from Plans Meet Paper, and today I'm here in my son's nursery. I am 37 weeks pregnant today, and I wanted to take a few minutes before he arrives. He could be coming any day now, so I wanted to take a few minutes to show you guys around the nursery and show you some of the decorations that we chose and the organization that I'm using here to try to keep everything clean and organized for my baby boy. So the theme that we went with here in the nursery is kind of like an adventure theme with a lot of navy blue and gray as the main colors, and then also a lot of wood grain in different tones as well. So that's kind of the theme that we've got going on, and I will show you around the whole room, just walking in the door and kind of going around clockwise and showing you things as we get to them. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely stay tuned. So here is the nursery right as you're walking in the door. We went with navy blue and gray as our main colors, with a lot of wood tones as well. And then the theme is kind of like an adventure or mountain theme. And we also went with a lot of accents that are bear related. Both my husband and I are from Colorado originally, and we currently live in Washington. So the mountains are a big part of both of those two places, and we really love getting up into the mountains to hike and explore. So we thought we would pass that along to our son here in his nursery. So right when you walk in the door, the first thing you're going to see here to the left is the dresser and changing table area. And I do have a diaper pail there as well. The diaper pail that I decided to go with is the Decor brand. And it does have its own bags that it uses. But what I liked about it is it does have a foot pedal, which I thought would be really convenient so that I'm not having to touch anything when I'm got dirty diaper hands. But also the bag replacement system can be like cut off at any point, so you can take diapers out multiple times a day if you want to, and you're not wasting a whole bag on that. And you don't have to wait till a bag is like full to not be wasteful. So that's why I went with that brand. There's some decorations that we've got up on the wall as well. So here's the dresser that we went with. It is a 3-drawer dresser, and we just have a changing pad on top and a changing tray there. And I did order this off Amazon. The brand was Da Vinci, and it did come very quickly through the mail, and then it was pretty easy to set up. We did have one part of the dresser arrive damaged. One of the sides, I think it was the left side, had a crack in it. And so we just contacted customer service, and they were really great about sending us a new part. No questions asked, no problems or anything like that. So I definitely recommend them, and I will link it down below. The dresser that we have also matches the crib, which I will show you in just a second. But I did want to show you inside the drawers and how I'm organizing everything in there as well. So here's a look inside the dresser drawers. This is the top drawer, and it's kind of hard to get a good angle. The drawers don't open super wide, which is probably my only complaint about the dresser, but it is meant to be that way. I think it keeps it safer and safer from like tipping over. It's not possible for it to tip over with the way that the drawers open up, which is how it's designed to be in a child's room, so it's safer. But anyways, so hopefully you guys can see. In this top drawer, I just have all of my diapering supplies. So I've got some diapers here in some drawer organizers. I do have these drawer organizers in all of the drawers throughout the dresser, and also a couple other places throughout the room. So I'll just give you a peek at what they look like. Here's what the drawer organizers that I'm using look like. This is just the smallest size, but there's 2 other sizes that are bigger as well. And I actually got these at IKEA. They came in a pack of 6 drawer organizers for about $6. So it was a really good deal. And in the top drawer, I just have diapers, wipes. This is like a little changing pad saver, I think is what they call it. So it's just a waterproof little cover that you can set on top of there so you don't have to change your changing pad sheet as often. And then we've got bibs, some little socks, and then I have some hats in the back as well. That's the top drawer. In the second drawer down, I have all of his 0 to 3 month clothes and also newborn size clothes. Although I don't have a ton of newborn, I'm just not sure how big he'll be when he's born. So we didn't count on a lot of newborn size, but we've been so lucky and so blessed. Our family and friends have given us so many clothes, a lot of them as hand-me-downs from my nephew and some friends of mine who have had little boys. So we are just totally stocked on clothes, which is so nice. And I'm sure we will probably not even use all of them. I think we have even more than what we need, but it's so nice to, have lots of things to dress him in. So you can see the bins here, and I do have all of my clothing bins labeled as well. So I'm not sure if you can see the label there. This one says sleepers and sacks. So in this bin is all of my little zippered sleepers, and then also a few sleep sacks in the back. In here I have my onesies and t-shirts that are long sleeve. Got short sleeve onesies and t-shirts, and then 2 little bins of pants as well. And I just have these sorted. These are all 0 to 3 month clothes. Since a lot of them are hand-me-downs, they are they've shrunk a little differently. So I tried to organize them from smallest to largest, regardless of what the tag says, because it just kind of depends on the brand, how big a 0 to 3 month actually is, and then also how much it shrunk because they're hand-me-down clothes. If they're more shrunk, they might actually be a little smaller than what the tag says. But I did try to fold them vertically, kind of like the KonMari style, so that you can see things from the top. Baby clothes are so tiny, especially this age, which makes them so cute and kind of fun to fold, but also a little bit hard to store. So they're not perfect in how they're organized in there, but I do think I'll be able to see what I need and grab what I need pretty easily, and so will my husband. So that's the plan with that, and those are all 0 to 3 month clothes in the second drawer. And then in the third drawer, the bottom drawer, I have his 3 to 6 month clothes, most of them anyways. And again, pretty much the same organization system. I've got bins in there that I got from IKEA. The first bin just has sleepers and sleep sacks, long sleeve onesies and t-shirts, short sleeve onesies and t-shirts, and then pants. And so I've got that all organized the same way. And I'll just move down to that drawer once he no longer fits in his 0 to 3 month clothes. So probably what we'll do is once he has grown out of his 0 to 3 month clothes, I'll just start using the bottom drawer, and I can just take everything out of that second drawer and either put it in storage or donate it or give it to a friend or family member who's having a little boy, and then put the next size of clothes in that second drawer. So in that way, I'll kind of just be able to alternate between the second and third drawer for which size of clothes he's currently in. And that way, if I need to size up on something, I can just go to the next drawer and have it all ready to go. So I'll show you in the closet when I get to that how his larger clothes that he won't be wearing right away are organized so that they're ready to go as well. I have already washed all of these clothes and got them folded and ready to go. And that way I don't have to worry about washing everything here in, a couple months once he's fitting into bigger clothes. So hopefully they'll stay clean. I do keep the drawers closed, so that should keep any dust and everything off of them there in the drawers. So that is the dresser that we've got set up for him. And then right above the dresser, I'll show you some of the decorations that we've got going on in here. So the first one is that adventure awaits sign, and I'll just kind of show you around the room a little bit. There's the decorations on the left-hand side. There's our little bookshelf, has a little bit of decoration on it. And then here's the decorations on the right-hand side of the room. And so you can see the theme that we went with is kind of like a adventure theme, mountains, and then a lot of bear accents as well. So this first piece is actually from Hobby Lobby, and it says Adventure Awaits. It's navy blue and white, and then it has some nice wood grain pattern on there as well, which I really liked. And so that one's just from Hobby Lobby. Next, this was actually something my husband and I worked on together and made. It is the first letter of his name and then a mountain range, and we just did this with string art. So you nail in a bunch of nails and then string the twine kind of between them. We actually used embroidery floss to string between the nails. And I am going to wait and tell you guys what his name is once he is born, but that'll be a sneak peek for you. It does start with an N. Those are some little wood plaques with some animals on them. And I actually got those from Fred Meyer, which is a department store in Washington. Kind of a weird place to get decorations, but I thought they were cute. And then over on the other side of the room, we've got this really cute little mountain bookshelf. That was also from Hobby Lobby. It's kind of a dark gray. I've got a little bear cutout that I painted on the right-hand side there, his baby monitor. And then those are some little advice cards that I got at my baby shower from all of the lovely women who were there. We've got some picture frames there with some decorations and a picture of our dog that was part of our birth announcement there. And it says, "You are our greatest adventure." And then right above the crib here on the other side of the room, we've got this bear cutout, which was also from Hobby Lobby. A lot of the decorations did come from there. They've got a great selection of baby room things, but also just decorations in general. This bear actually did not come from the nursery section. It was just from the general decor section, wall decor. And then the ribbon swag my mom actually made for my baby shower, and I thought it was so cute and it matched so well, so I wanted to put it up above the crib so that we could use it for longer. And then lastly, I just have this little arrow up above the closet here in the corner, and that is just painted navy blue as well. And then last, we've got a picture frame here right next to the door, and it has a Bible verse on there that I really like that also has to do with the mountains, so I thought it was fitting for the room. So that's kind of a peek at the decorations around the room. Here in the corner next to the changing table and dresser, we've got our rocker and the footstool that comes with it. This was also on Amazon. It was a gift from my mom. Really beautiful, nice rocking chair, very comfortable, and I'm sure I will spend a lot of time there once he arrives. So really looking forward to using that a lot. This little blanket that's on the corner there is actually just from Walmart. It's very fuzzy and soft, and I thought it would be a nice one to have to snuggle up while nursing there in the rocking chair. But also it's one that it's like I'm not super precious about. So if it gets, milk on it or anything, it's not the end of the world. I can easily throw it in the washer and not worry about it getting damaged or anything. It's just a basic blanket from Walmart. So here underneath the window is where we've got his little bookshelf and toy shelf. It is a 6 cubby shelf that I got from Target, and I'm really liking it so far. It's super sturdy and was very easy to put together, so I will link that down below as well if I can find it on the Target website. Up on top of there, I just have a few things, and I know the light's not great from this side, so I apologize about that. But I've just got a lamp, his monitor and his monitor on the left side. I'm sure the monitor will end up being all over the house here soon, but for now it's there. On the right-hand side, I've just got a little cross that says love that I got from Hobby Lobby. And then the noisemaker is on the far right-hand side, and it also is a light projector, so it projects stars onto the ceiling. Down below in the 6 cubbies, we've got a couple different things. So I'll show you through the different baskets here in just a second. But in the bottom left-hand corner, I've just got a few toys and rattles that we were given that, seemed the best for him being really young to start off. So just a few rattles and kind of teethers down there in the bottom left-hand corner. In the middle, I've got a picture frame with another Bible verse that I kind of pieced it together on Microsoft Publisher with the bear so that it matched the theme. But the Bible verse says, "For this child I have prayed." And I know that's one that a lot of people have in their nurseries, but I really love it. I definitely feel like I've been praying for this little boy for a day in and day out for hundreds of days, and I just can't wait to meet him, so I wanted to include that. I've got a little bit like pail, navy blue pail there next to the picture frame, and that is where I plan on putting pacifiers. Right now all the pacifiers are sterilized, and so they're in like sealed Ziploc baggies so that they're not getting dusty or anything, but probably later on some of them will end up going in that little pail. And then in the bottom right hand corner, of course, we've got lots of books. Those are just the kind of board books or the very early stage of books. I've got a bunch more in the closet that I'm sure I'll switch out with those once he gets a little older. So that is our little bookshelf, and let me show you inside those 3 baskets. So here's the first basket on the left-hand side. This just has a bunch of burp cloths in it, and then also another one of those diaper pad savers that I'll switch out and put over there probably here soon. But these are just like spit up rags just to use for while I'm sitting in the chair, the rocker right next to here. And that's what we'll be using for nursing and feeding. And then I've got this Haka breast pump. I've heard great things about it. I obviously have never tried it yet, but I've got it sterilized and ready to use. I'm gonna give that a try. And then I've also got this package of nipple shields that I'm not sure if I'll need yet, but I wanted to have it just in case. And so I've just got those sealed still in the package in case I don't need them and I return them. But that's what I've got here in the first bin. Again, I tried to keep things folded vertically so that I can see all the different items that are in there. In this bottom basket, the wood basket in the middle bottom, is where I've got a lot of other toys. So there's a bunch of rattles and little stuffed animals and little loveys and things like that in here that are so cute that we were given as gifts. So I'm sure he will love all of those adorable little toys, and I've just got them here in the basket. Anything that can be sterilized, I am done sterilizing. So I've just got all of those things that have been sterilized in Ziploc baggies for now. I'm sure they'll come out of the Ziploc baggies before too long, but just trying to keep everything as clean as I can until he arrives. And then here is the basket on the right-hand side on the top. And in this basket, I just have a bunch of other sleep sacks and swaddles. So these are some different sleep sacks that we were given. Some of them are hand-me-downs, some of them are brand new, and they're all really nice. I'm sure we'll get lots of use out of those. We've got some little swaddles, just cotton swaddles, and then some muslin swaddling blankets. And then right on top, I just have some flannel swaddle blankets as well, like receiving blankets that I think we'll use when he's really little. And then they might become burp cloths once he grows out of them size-wise for swaddles. So I've just got those on top for use right away when he comes home. So that's what I've got there in the bins on my bookshelf. Continuing to move around the room clockwise, right next to the bookshelf, I've got his Rock and Play. This is one that we also were given off of Amazon, and it's a nice gray pattern with some blue and green accents, but I really like it because it is still kind of gender neutral. So we could definitely use it for any future babies as well, regardless of their gender. Also, it is one of the automatic. I'm not sure if you can see in the corner there. It is an automatic rock and play, so it does rock on its own. So we'll give that a try. That is actually the only swing that we have I'm trying to be really minimal with the baby supplies that I'm buying, and just trying to, stay realistic about what we're really going to use. So for now, I've just got the Rock and Play, and we'll see how that goes. If we end up needing another swing, I'm sure I will go out and get one, but for now, that's what we've got. Next is his crib. I really like the crib that we got for him. It matches the dresser. It is also the brand Da Vinci. And we've just got some gray sheets on there for now. I've got several other designs of sheets to use, but that's the one I've got on here for now. And then a navy blue crib skirt. You can see there is a little piece of plastic sticking out there. That is for part of his baby monitor system. The monitor that I got does have a little pad that goes under the mattress that monitors breathing. I know that I'm a little bit of a worrywart, so I wanted to get one that had the breathing monitor as well, to be able to double check that he's breathing okay throughout the night. So that's what that is. All right, next to the crib, I've got two bins, a gray one and a navy blue one. And in those bins, I just have some bigger stuffed animals that he was given from friends and family, and then some blankets that he's been given. I do have a few other blankets as well that he has, but some of them are packed up to go to the hospital. So for now, we've just got those two in there, and I know there'll be a few more that I'll be adding when we get back from the hospital. And then the last thing in the room is his closet. So I'll show you guys how I've got that kind of organized and laid out in there as well. All right, so here is a look inside the closet on the right-hand side. Most of the things I'll need access to right away are on the right-hand side. That way they're kind of easy to access. So I've got all of his kind of dressier clothes or little jackets hung up here in the closet. And I do have them organized by size. So I got these little organizers, closet organizers from Amazon, and I've labeled them with my label maker. So those have the different sizes on them. There's the 0 to 3 month. And I've just got his jackets and dress clothes organized and hung up in the closet. Right below that, I've just got a regular laundry basket with one little onesie I still need to wash in there. And then some different tubs. They were actually from Fred Meyer, just the department store, local department store. And I've got a few different sizes, some smaller navy blue ones, a large gray one. And those are where I'm keeping all of our diapers that we've stocked up on and any supplies that he won't need right away. So like books for when he's older, toys for when he's older, that kind of thing. And then in the corner here is where I've got his little, it's called a pop and jump. So it's kind of like a jumperoo little activity center, but it is portable. So that was given to me by a coworker, super sweet of her, and I'm really excited to try it out. It's super nice how small it packs down. So it'll be easy to take with us if we're traveling, and also just to store here in the closet for now. And then up above that, I also have our baby carrier hanging up. That is the Ergo 360 Omni, I think is the name. And that was given to us by a friend as well. Super excited to try it out. I definitely think I'll be baby wearing quite a bit if he'll put up with it. So I've just got that ready to go. In the top of the closet, I have some other little storage bins. Those are from Target. They are navy blue and white stripes, or excuse me, navy blue and clear, I guess, stripes. And you can see they're also labeled. I went a little label crazy in here. And that's where I've got his clothes for the future, sorted and organized by size. So I've got his 6 to 9 month clothes, his 9 to 12 month clothes, etc., just organized in those bins through the rest of the closet there. So that's what's in his closet. There are a couple other things on the left hand side that I'll show you. So here on the left hand side on the floor, We just got that gray tub, which is holding some toys that are too big, too old for him right now. I also have our little activity gym, kind of like a baby play mat type thing, except for it doesn't have a mat. This is the one from IKEA. I just read great reviews on it, so I thought we'd give it a try. I really like that it is wood, and also I think it'll be really easy to switch out the toys on it with other little toys if he gets bored of those ones. So I thought we'd give that one a try. And you just lay a blanket or something down on the floor instead of having a mat that goes with it. So that's our little play gym we've got set up. And then in the corner there is his pack and play. We went with a Fisher-Price pack and play that is super portable and lightweight. We love to go camping, so we wanted to get one that was a little bit lighter weight and smaller to pack down than some of the other ones. So I'll link that in the description if you're interested in seeing which one it is as well. And then just above that is more clothes. Those are some of the bigger sizes, and more little bins with the bigger clothes for as he gets closer to a year and above there on the left-hand side. So those are all the contents of his closet. And after the closet, you're right back to the door. So like I said, it is a pretty small room, pretty small little nursery here, but I really like how it turned out, and I'm glad I could take you guys along to show you what it looks like today. So thank you guys so much for coming along with me today on this tour of the nursery. I hope you guys like how the room turned out. My husband and I are so happy with it, and we're just so excited to bring home our little boy here in the next couple weeks. So if there's specific items that you guys were interested in, definitely check out the description box below, and I will try to link as much as I can down there. But also feel free to put any questions or comments in the comments box down below too, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. So I look forward to hearing what you guys thought, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!